I think the Sacramento Kings just might have made the worst trade in NBA history. And in return, the Sacramento Kings, a Buddy Hield, and I'm on record with this one, he stayed all 4 years at a school that I love and watch, University of Oklahoma, stayed all 4 years, which is a bad sign, which is why I said he's being overrated. He went 6th overall to New Orleans and has been nothing but a disappointment this year.
Until the deal went down, Tyreek Evans, Langston Galloway, Buddy Hield, and a protected 2017 first round and second round pick. Are you kidding? I mean, a heist.
I wanna go far, there's no stopping. I see them watching, I see them hating. One day I swear I'ma be on the station. Mama, I gotta make moves.
Buddy Hield is turning out to be one of the best shooters in the league, period. Early in his career, there were projections that he can possibly be a bust because, as we know, when he was at Oklahoma, this man lit it up. He had shooting performances that we haven't seen since Stephen Curry, Jimmer Fredette type stuff, and his numbers in college were insane. Remember, he was one of those rare players that actually played all 4 years in college. That usually doesn't happen, usually it's one and done and stuff like that. But he actually played all 4 years. In his senior year, he averaged 25 points, 55% from the field, 45% from deep, 88% from the free throw line. Buddy Hield is probably the best player in the draft by far as numbers wise. Statistically, even though he had Ben Simmons, Brandon Ingram, Jaylen Brown, Chris Dunn, all those players in front of him, Buddy Hield, his numbers were probably the best in his draft class, and I had the highest expectations for him because I seen him more because he was a big thing in Oklahoma. But when he got to the league, as we all know, he got drafted to New Orleans, kind of to have that 1-2 punch with maybe Anthony Davis, and it just didn't work out because Buddy Hield to me has never been the type of player that you can rely on and maybe be like, a James Harden or someone like that. He's more so of that Ray Allen, Klay Thompson, that type, and now he's playing with a point guard like De'Aaron Fox and Marvin Bagley, and that that trio. It could be deadly in a few years. Even when he got drafted, his comparison on NBADraft.net was Dale Curry and Brandon Roy, two true shooting guards. So maybe playing in a system with Anthony Davis and Drew Holiday and the players they had back then, maybe it just didn't fit his game. But when he got traded to Sacramento in the DeMarcus Cousins trade, and now, like I said, he has De'Aaron Fox, a young point guard who's going to be a star in this NBA. Damian Lillard just said he was probably the best point guard in that whole draft class with Lonzo, Markelle, Dennis Smith, and all that stuff. And I agree, De'Aaron Fox, I think he's going to be the best. But now he's playing with him and Marvin Bagley and a young Sacramento team. We're seeing the best of a Buddy Hield, a player that, it seemed like the world kind of gave up on and said, man, he wasn't what he was in college. But now this man is averaging 20 points per game, 47% from the field, 45% from deep, higher than Stephen Curry. This man had a good streak on the three-point contest. He's an elite two guard now. And it's not like he only shoots 3 3-pointers per game. The man is averaging 7 3-pointer attempts per game. So he's actually pulling them and he's accurate with it. And he's hitting them consistently now. And I really can't even say now because he's never shot bad from deep. I never understood why people, considered him a bust or anything like that. His rookie year, he averaged around 37% from deep. His second year, he averaged 43%. The next year, 43%. And this year, 46% from deep. Those are amazing numbers. Those are Klay Thompson type numbers. So I never got that. As we all probably know and remember back when he was in college, Kobe Bryant always liked Buddy Hield's game, and Mike Rizzemi even made a video saying why Kobe Bryant, kind of always stuck around Buddy Hield and basically always kind of kept him under his wing because he always knew the man can play. He just needed a chance. To me, with the team that he's with now, with the true point guard and a very good big man in Marvin Bagley, I'm keeping my eye on him because I think he's going to be nice as well. He can actually play the true two guard, and he can actually, do what he does best, almost like a Klay Thompson type. Like I said, Klay Thompson, Ray Allen, Dale Curry, that type where he can just be a true two and just do what he does best every single night. The shots are getting, like I said, more open because he has a true point guard that can create for him with De'Aaron Fox, and he has a good big man. And as Sacramento attracts more talent, which I think they probably can, he will get even better and this game will elevate even more. And right now, the young up-and-coming Kings are 30 and 27th, 9th in the West. They're actually higher than the Lakers, and they're right there with the Clippers for that 8th spot. So the Kings, they're not too bad this year. It's kind of unnoticed, but they're pretty good. I actually believe the Kings, they have a pretty good shot to make the playoffs. I'm not saying they will or anything like that because LeBron is going to be LeBron. But as of right now, the Kings are in pretty good position to make a serious playoff push after the All-Star break because that's when it's going to really intensify. And I think the Kings, they're young, and of course, they have a lot of youth on them. But a lot of times that can just work to your advantage because you just don't know better. You just know ball. All you know how to do is just ball. You go out there and just ball basketball your ass off, so you don't care about who you playing, when you playing them. All you care about is just winning. So yeah, after the All-Star break and all that, they can seriously make a playoff push. You know, it's not, to me, it's so unrealistic because they're a really good team if you actually watch the Kings. They lose a couple of games because, you know, because they might not have a true closer and all that stuff yet, but they're developing, and you know 2-3 years from now, they stay the course and they keep that young core, they can be dangerous. And to me, it's no ifs, ands, or but about it. De'Aaron Fox, in my opinion, will be the best point guard out of that whole draft class. That was something I always kind of had in my, the back of my mind. We all talking about Markelle Fultz, Lonzo Ball, but De'Aaron Fox might be the guy that's, under the radar. He might be the best one of the whole draft class. So I'm with Damian Lillard on that. But that's the video, man. I'm just saying, Buddy Hield, keep your eye on him because numbers-wise, the man is very improved. And he reminds me a lot of Klay Thompson because Klay Thompson just kind of goes under the radar, but he averages his 20, 45, 46, 47% from the field, 40% from deep. And that's kind of what Buddy Hield is kind of doing as well. So keep your eye on that. If you guys like the video, comment. Tell me, is anybody else paying attention to what Buddy Hield's doing? Because he's one of the best shooters in the league by far. Numbers-wise, by far. Like the video, subscribe if you're new, turn on my post notifications, do all that great stuff, guys. And until next time, stay tuned, Jay.